Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. This quote is a powerful reminder that your life is not shaped in one big moment, but in small, quiet steps that begin inside your mind. Everything starts with a single thought, and over time, that thought can ripple outward and shape your entire destiny. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Your thoughts are the seeds of everything you say. If your mind is filled with negativity, doubt, anger, or fear, those emotions will naturally show up in your speech. You may speak harshly, complain often, or discourage yourself and others. But if you train your mind to think with kindness, confidence, and possibility, your words will reflect that. Example: if you constantly think, "I'm not good enough," you might say things like, "I can't do this," or "I'll probably fail." But if you shift your thoughts to, "I'm learning and improving," your words become, "I'll give it my best try." Watch your words. They become your actions. What you say influences what you do. Words are not just sounds, they are commitments and directions. When you repeatedly say something, you begin to act in alignment with it. Example: someone who says, "I'm too tired to exercise," will likely stay inactive. But someone who says, "I'll start with just 10 minutes," is much more likely to take action. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Single actions may seem small, but repeated actions form habits. And habits are powerful. They run your life on autopilot. Example: choosing to read a few pages one day may not seem significant, but doing it daily builds a habit of learning. On the other hand, repeatedly procrastinating turns delay into a habit that becomes harder to break. Watch your habits. They become your character. Your habits define who you are. They shape your discipline, your mindset, and your values. Over time, people don't judge you by what you say you'll do, they see what you consistently do. Example: if you build habits of honesty, effort, and kindness, people will see you as trustworthy and strong. If your habits include avoidance or negativity, that becomes part of your identity. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Your character ultimately determines the direction of your life. It influences your decisions, relationships, and opportunities. Destiny isn't something that suddenly happens, it's something you build every day through who you become. Example: a person with disciplined habits and a growth mindset is more likely to achieve their goals over time. Someone who never works on their habits may feel stuck, not because of fate, but because of repeated choices. The deeper message: you don't need to control everything in life, but you can control where it all begins. Your thoughts. Even a small shift in how you think can create a chain reaction that changes your words, your actions, and eventually your entire life. So, be mindful. Guard your thoughts. Choose them carefully. Because your destiny is not built in a day, it is built in the quiet moments when you decide what to think next.